Mac, oh my God, my friends. Hey, I got me a donation from Mr. Ted Sanders, who asked me to rank the Ramones albums. I own every Ramones album. I don't love every Ramones album, but there are songs to be found on even the albums I don't like. And there's 14 albums in all. And, you know, I've been a Ramones fan ever since I heard Teenage Lobotomy on the soundtrack to Over the Edge back in 1979. I became an instant fan. I bought that soundtrack without watching the movie. I didn't see that movie till like 3 years later on HBO. But I bought that soundtrack and Teenage Lobotomy was on it. And then after that, I ended up buying all the records that they had back then. And I even saw, and I was not old enough, but I was let in by bouncers, and I saw the Ramones on the End of the Century tour on the stage, and Dee Dee Ramone rubbed my head on the way off the stage. It was godly. All right, so there's 14 albums in all, and at number 14, all the way at the bottom, yes, I'm throwing in Acid Eater, their covers album. I just think it's terrible. I don't really like anything on here, to tell you the truth. All the other ones, I can find songs I like on them. Oh, and someone forgot to mention, I watched several rankings on the Ramones from YouTubers, and let me tell you, man, all of them had at the very bottom an album I love that made it all the way to number 5 out of 14. And it's an album I love, and a lot of people think it's their worst album. What album am I talking about? Well, let's keep going. All right, number 13, Brain Drain. Yeah, this is my least favorite studio album, but you know, it has its moments. I like Pet Sematary. I like 00 UFO, even though I think it was done better on the next album with a song called Anxiety. And yeah, it's got its moments, but for the most part, yeah, it's my least favorite original studio album from the Ramones. All right, number 12. This one's kind of weak too, man. Subterranean Jungle. I love Psychotherapy, one of my favorite Ramones songs, but pretty much everything else is like, I know there's another one on there I like, but Psychotherapy really is like my favorite. All right, at number 11, their last album, Adios Amigos. I love their cover of I Don't Want to Grow Up. I love The Crusher, which I believe was written by Dee Dee, but performed by CJ. She Talks to Rainbow is a pretty good song. It has its moments, but then, you know, there's a lot of songs on there that to me are just throwaway songs. All right, at number 10, I'm going to go with Halfway to Sanity. You know, looking at that album covers, I sometimes get confused and think it's called Hallway of Sanity. But, yeah, this one's got some filler, man, but it also has I Want to Live, Bop Till You Drop. I love those songs, man. I'm Not Jesus. Some good stuff on here. And then, you know, there's just some filler stuff, but that is my next one. Halfway to Insanity. All right, let's go to the next one, which is at number 9, Pleasant Dreams. They're getting better. I do like this song. We want the airways all quiet on the Eastern Front. The KKK Took My Baby Away, one of the greatest Ramone songs written about Johnny Ramone by Joey Ramone. That's what I heard. And 7-Eleven is awesome. It's funny, but it's awesome. Yeah, Pleasant Dreams is a pretty good album, man. We're getting up there on the albums I do like. All right, at number 8, let's go with Animal Boy. Yeah, I love Animal Boy. It's getting really good now. Somebody Put Something in My Drink is awesome. The title track, Crummy Stuff is cool. One of my all-time favorite Ramones songs, My Brain is Hanging Upside Down, Bonzo Goes to Pittsburgh. Awesome. Freak of Nature is cool. Something to Believe in. Yeah, we're getting into really good albums now. And, you know, the rest I think is kind of fillerish. But I dig it. All right. At number 7, I'm going to go with Too Tough to Die. Mama's Boy. What else was on there? Durango 65, Warthog. Planet Earth 1988. Again, good stuff, man. Danger Zone. They're getting good now. These are good albums. And Too Tough to Die. I remember when that album first came out, I was kind of like, right on, man. You know, because I wasn't too crazy about what came out before it, really. But, I mean, the few that came out before it. So, all right. Now we're at number 6. Now, this one's kind of hated by a lot of people. I've seen a lot of people grumbling because, yeah, it is a change of pace to what the Ramones were doing at the time. But End of the Century, I think, is a great, fun album. Do you remember Rock and Roll Radio? Danny Says is probably my favorite on here. Chinese Rock, Let's Go, Rock and Roll High School, the cover of Baby, I Love You. I love this album, man. All the way at number 6, we got the great End of the Century. All right, number 5. This is the one I was talking about earlier, how a lot of people, and I'm talking about different type of people, put this at the bottom. I saw like Ramones aficionados, people that, you know, hardcore Ramones fans forever, put it at the bottom. And then I saw these two guys. One said, oh, I was born in 1995. And the other one, oh, I was born in 1996. So this is a whole different type of generation. They put it at the bottom as well. All the way at number 5 on mine is Mondo Bizarro. I freaking love this album. I'm pretty sure I did a review on it that's on this album. The Job That Ate My Brain, Poison Heart, Anxiety, CJ singing Strength to Endure, and Main Man is awesome. The Doors cover, Take It As It Comes, I love. I Won't Let It Happen. Cabbies on Crack, Hattie's a Head Case Torn. You know, this album has got like maybe 2 or 3 songs I'm like, about. But the rest is solid, yet everybody hates this album, including Johnny Ramone. If you watch the End of the Century documentary during the credits, Johnny Ramone's like, I don't like Mondo Bizarro. He said, let me take a look at it again. And he looked at it again, read the songs that were on it. He goes, yep, I don't like this album. So there you go. Kind of shocking. All right. Now we're getting to, these albums, they're all great. I can't say any of them have any bad songs, right? At number 4, Road to Ruin. The first one with Marky Ramone. I Just Want Something to Do. Needles and Pins, great cover. I'm Against It. I Don't Like Burger King. I Don't Like Anything. Such a cool song. I Want to Be Sedated. You know, where my little niece and nephew would tell me, put on that 24 Hours Ago song. That's how they would say it. Those little posers. Anyway, Questioningly, a beautiful, beautiful ballad. Bad Brain. It's a Long Way Back. I love, love, love this album. It's fucking awesome. Road to Ruin. All right, number 3. Their second album, Leave Home. Every song rules. Pinhead. Commando's probably my favorite. Gimme Shock Treatment. It's just a badass album, man. And I put that all the way at number 3. All right, number 2. Their first album, man. Their first album rules. Blitzkrieg Bob. Beat on the Brat. 53rd and 3rd. Just amazing song after amazing song. The first Ramones album is my second favorite Ramones album. What's at the top? What I consider the greatest Ramones album? Well, you know, I said earlier, man, I got turned on by the Ramones by the song Teenage Lobotomy. It just so happens the song Teenage Lobotomy comes off my favorite Ramones album, their third album, Rocket to Russia. My God, I love this album, man. Everything on it, every single song on this album fucking rules, man. Cretin Hop, Rockaway Beach, Here Today, Gone Tomorrow, Lock It Love, I Don't Care. Sheena's a punk rocker, We're a Happy Family, Do You Want to Dance? I Wanna Be Well, I wanna. I Can't Give You Anything, Ramona, Surfing Bird, Why Is It Always This Way? And of course, Teenage Lobotomy. So there you go, Ted. That is my ranking of the Ramones albums, man. I really hope you enjoyed my ranking. It's how I feel, man. Mondo Bizarro all the way up to number 5, where their first four albums are the only albums I would put over Mondo Bizarro. That's how much I love that album that is hated by so many fans, and including Johnny Ramone. All right, well, rest in peace, Johnny. Rest in peace, Joey, Dee Dee, Tommy. Sucks they're all gone, man. Rest in peace, and all hail the Ramones. They are amazing. I've seen them a lot of times. I'm happy at least I got to see the Ramones many times, and they always kicked ass, man. That was a real band. They were definitely the real deal. So again, thank you everybody for watching. And thank you so much, Ted, for the donation. And everybody out there, I hope you're subscribed to my channel. If you're not, please subscribe to my channel. Ring that little notification bell. Hey, and if you want to rank the Ramones albums, I would love to hear your rankings in the comments below. Anybody else also think Mondo Bizarro is not their worst album? I don't know. We'll see in the comments below, hopefully. And please like the video. It's good for the YouTube algorithms. So stay frosty. Listen to Black Sabbath and smack 'em a gob.